Hello everyone! It's me again, Sir Louie. Kung bago ka pa lang dito sa akin channel, I am a public school teacher and I am creating video tutorials for teachers and students. So if you like contents like these, please do subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell icon. We all know na kakaibang school year ang kinaharap natin dahil sa COVID-19 pandemic. Dahil dito, ang Department of Education ay nagpatupad ng Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan na naglalayong maipagpatuloy ang delivery ng quality basic education through different distance learning delivery modalities. Bukod sa implementasyon ng iba't ibang distance learning delivery modalities na ito, layon rin ng Department of Education na paigtingin pa ang performance and skills ng mga guro at ng iba pang mga kawani nito upang masuportahan ang makabago at adaptive na educational system na ating ipinapatupad. Kaakibat na mga pagbabagong ito sa teaching and learning process ay ang pagbabago rin ng ating mga duties and responsibilities bilang mga guro, maging ang mga expectations and performances na kinakailangan nating magampanan. Kaya naman, ang Department of Education through the Office of the Undersecretary for Planning, Human Resource, and Organizational Development ay naglabas ng isang DepEd Memorandum last January 11 at ito ay entitled na Guidelines on the Implementation of the Results-Based Performance Management System for School Year 2020-2021. Ang DepEd Memorandum na ito ay naglalayong i-adjust ang performance management system ng mga guro na nakaangkla sa Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan at sa mga kasalukuyang ipinapatupad na distance learning delivery modalities ng kagawaran. Halina't samahan nyo akong alamin kung ano-ano nga ba ang mga MOVs o Modes of Verification ang kinakailangang ihanda ng mga Teacher 1 to 3 o ang mga Proficient teachers para sa RPMS ng School Year 2020-2021. Pero bago yan, panoorin muna natin ang video na ito from our sponsor. So this is an example of... Okay, I'm back, sorry. Na-disconnect yung internet. Na-experience mo na ba ang super hassle disconnection like this? Worry no more because we have a solution for that. Introducing Bedoo, the next level internet. Bedoo delivers the next level and unbreakable internet experience. Bedoo saves us from unexpected downtime and network vulnerabilities during our online classes, meetings, and seminars. Simply put, Bedoo keeps your online activities smooth sailing and free from internet interruptions. Bedoo offers managed IT support and an integrated network security infrastructure. It also has online collaboration platforms like Google Jamboard and Google Classroom. Bedoo also offers the online classroom for schools and institutions where you can enjoy the features like unbreakable internet, online collaboration platforms, turnkey network upgrades, managed classroom Wi-Fi, remote faculty at home, and secure online learning. Use the exclusive Sir Louie TV promo code for your Bedoo consultation. Hurry up, because the first 10 to use the code will get a chance to have amazing freebies upon your subscription. Book your free network consultation now. Just go to www.bedoo.com.ph, fill up the form with your details, enter the Sir Louie TV promo code, and wait for a Bedoo representative to contact you. Experience reliable and innovative managed internet service like no other. Experience efficiency, productivity, and next-level internet with Bedoo. So ito po yung mga means of verification per indicator for the Proficient teachers for the RPMS 2020-2021. Para po sa ating unang key result area, which is the content, knowledge, and pedagogy, we have objective number 1, which is applied knowledge of content within and across curriculum teaching areas. So ano po yung MOV natin for objective number 1? Ito po ay ang ating classroom observation tool or yung COT rating sheet po natin, o hindi naman po kaya is yung inter-observer agreement form. So, paano naman po tayo makakakuha ng rating na 5 or outstanding sa indicator na ito ng ating objective number 1? So demonstrated level 7 in objective number 1 as shown in the COT rating sheets or the inter-observer agreement forms. So ipapakita ko po dito kung paano po mako-compute yung ating rating for that objective. So para po sa ating means of verification, meron po tayong dalawang COTs para po sa buong school year. Meron po tayong COT1 at COT2. So kukunin lamang po natin yung ating COT rating para po sa ating objective number 1. So dito po say for example, sa ating COT1 at objective number 1 tayo po ay may rating na 6. At para naman po sa COT number 2 natin for objective number 1, tayo po ay may COT rating na 5. Then after po niyan, i-convert po natin yung ating COT rating papuntang RPMS 5-point scale rating. So gagamitin po natin itong table na nasa taas para ma-convert natin itong ating COT rating. So say for example, for COT number 1, tayo po ay binigyan ng COT rating na 6 ng ating observer. So to convert that to RPMS 5-point scale rating, gagamitin po natin itong transmutation table na nasa taas. So ang COT rating 6 po ay may equivalent na 4 or very satisfactory. So yun po yung magiging rating natin or yung RPMS 5-point scale rating natin for COT number 1. Para naman po sa COT number 2, say for example, meron tayong COT rating na 5. Ang equivalent po niyan sa RPMS 5-point scale ay 3 or satisfactory. So ilalagay lang po natin dyan yung ating RPMS 5-point scale rating. Then kapag nakuha na po natin yung RPMS 5-point scale rating ng ating dalawang COT, ipag-a-add lang po natin silang dalawa, then i-divide po natin sa 2 para makuha po natin yung ating average. Kapag nakuha na po natin yung ating average, gagamitin naman po natin itong RPMS rating transmutation table para makuha po natin yung ating RPMS rating. So say for example, in this example po na ipinapakita ko, ang average po natin is 3.500. So hanapin po natin sa RPMS rating transmutation table kung ano po yung RPMS rating na equivalent nung 3.500. So based po dito sa transmutation natin, ang 3.500 po, ang equivalent po niyan ay 4, which is very satisfactory. So yun po yung RPMS rating po natin for quality ng objective number 1. Para naman po sa second objective natin, still under pa rin po ito ng KRA number 1, ensure the positive use of ICT to facilitate the teaching and learning process. So ano po yung mga MOVs po natin na pwede natin i-submit para makuha po natin itong objective number 2 natin. So any supplementary material in print man po or digital made by the ratee and used in the lesson delivery. So ano-ano po yung mga supplementary material na po na pwede natin i-submit. Pwede po tayo mag-submit ng activity sheets, one lesson from a locally crafted self-learning module or SLM, lesson plan, pwede pong DLP, DLL, weekly home learning plan, or kung ano man po yan, video lesson, audio lesson, other materials in print or digital format, at kailangan lang po natin siyang specify at makapag-provide po tayo ng annotations. So ano naman po yung kailangan natin gawin para makakuha tayo ng rating na 5 or outstanding sa objective na ito. So we have to ensure that the ICT used to redefine and transform learning experiences and are documented properly and consistently using referencing style as shown in the submitted learning material. So para makuha po natin yung outstanding or rating na 5 doon sa ating objective number 2, gagamitin po natin itong Ruben Puentedura's substitution, augmenting, modification, redefining, or SAMR model. So meron po itong tatlong levels. So ang pinakamataas po is the ICT used to redefine and transform learning experience. So kung babalikan po natin yung pinakita ko kanina sa rating po na 5 or outstanding, kailangan pong ma-redefine and transform po yung learning experience sa paggamit natin na ICT. So ito po yung kailangan natin gawin. So the learning materials are able to create new kinds of learning experiences that were not possible before. So ano po yung example na ibinigay po dito? So using social networking sites to engage with other students from other corners of the globe. So ito po yung kailangan nating makuha para magkaroon po tayo ng rating na 5 or outstanding dito sa objective na ito. Ang sumunod naman pong level na mas mababa dito is ICT use, augment, and enrich learning experience. So ano pong ibig sabihin yan? The use of tool-provided value-added experience. So ang example po na ibinibigay dito is the use of Google Jamboard that makes discussion interactive. So kapag nandito tayo sa level na augment and enrich, ang makukuha lang po natin na rating ay 4, which is very satisfactory. Ang mas mababa naman pong level dyan is ICT use, modify process, and improve learning experience. So ano pong ibig sabihin yan? Using ICT improves processes to increase productivity. So example po is the use of Google Docs for real-time collaboration in group activities. So kapag ito naman po yung na-hit natin, ang makukuha po nating rating is 3, which is satisfactory. Ang susunod naman po nating objective ay under pa rin po ng KRA number 1. So we have objective number 3, applied a range of teaching strategies to develop critical and creative thinking as well as other higher order thinking skills. So ano po yung mga modes of verifications na pwede nating isubmit para po dito sa ating objective number 3. So any supplementary material in print or digital format made by the ratee and used in the lesson delivery. So kung mapapansin nyo po dito sa mga MOVs na naka-enumerate dito, ay kapareho lamang po ito ng mga hinahanap na MOVs for objective number 2. Yun nga lang po, kailangan dito sa mga MOVs natin ay nakaspecify yung mga teaching strategies na ginamit natin para ma-develop yung critical, creative thinking, and higher order thinking skills ng ating mga estudyante. So, paano po tayo makakakuha ng rating na 5 or outstanding sa objective number 2? So, we have to apply teaching strategies that challenge learners to draw conclusions and justify their thinking or put parts together. So, meaning to say, kailangan po kapag apply tayo ng isang teaching strategy in which the learners can synthesize ideas po na ipine-present natin. So, makakapag-draw sila ng conclusion, nakakapag-generalize sila, so, kailangan po ay ganitong level yung ma-display po or mapamalas po ng ating mga students. So, this is to promote deeper understanding of ideas learned as shown in the submitted learning material. Ang susunod naman po nating objective ay under po ng key result area number 2, which is the diversity of learners and assessment and reporting. So we have objective number 4, establish a learner-centered culture by using teaching strategies that respond to their linguistic, cultural, socioeconomic, and religious backgrounds. So ano po yung mga MOVs or means of verification na pwede nating isubmit for objective number 4? So, any supplementary material in print or digital format made by the ratee and used in the lesson delivery. So, kung mapapansin po natin, yung mga enumerated po na MOVs dito ay katulad lamang po ng hinihingi sa objectives number 2 at objective number 3. Yun nga lang po, syempre katulad po ng mga nauna nating objectives, kinakailangan po yung ipepresent natin na MOV ay dapat na sumasapul po dun sa pag-a-address natin sa different backgrounds po ng ating mga estudyante as stated in the objective. So, para po makakuha tayo ng rating na 5 or outstanding sa objective na ito, we have to use effective teaching strategies that are appropriate in responding learners' linguistic, cultural, socioeconomic, or religious background at a group level as shown in the submitted learning material. So, meaning to say, yung pag-a-address po natin sa different backgrounds po ng ating mga estudyante ay at a group level. So, ibig sabihin, sa pangbuong klase po, dapat natin siya na-integrate. Ang susunod naman po nating objective, still under KRA number 2, it is objective number 5, plan and deliver teaching strategies that are responsive to the special education needs of learners in difficult circumstances, including geographic isolation, chronic illnesses, displacement due to armed conflict, urban resettlement or disasters, child abuse, and child labor strategies. So ano po yung mga means of verification or MOV na pwede po nating isubmit dito sa ating objective number 5. So ang pwede po nating isubmit is yung ating classroom observation tool or yung COT rating sheet or di naman po kaya yung ating inter-observer agreement form. So para makakuha naman po tayo ng 5 or outstanding sa indicator na ito ng objective number 5. So demonstrated level 7 in objective 5 as shown in the COT rating sheets or the inter-observer agreement forms. So katulad po ito ng ating objective number 1. Para naman po sa sumunod nating objective, which is objective number 6, use strategies for providing timely, accurate, and constructive feedback to improve learner performance. So ano po yung mga MOVs na pwede natin isubmit for objective number 6? So evidence that highlights providing accurate and constructive feedback to improve learner performance and that shows timeliness of feedback given to any of the following. So ito po yung mga pwede nating isubmit na may mga nakalagay po na mga accurate and constructive feedback. So pwede pong sa ating activity sheets, performance task, portfolio, quiz or test, or sa self-learning module po mismo ng ating mga estudyante. So para makakuha po tayo ng rating na 5 dito sa ating objective number 6, for quality, we have to provide learners with accurate and specific and directive constructive feedback as shown in the evidence submitted. So we have to write a feedback, no? May mga sinusulat po tayong feedback doon sa mga activities, performance task, portfolio, and yung iba pong given dito. So kailangan po ito ay accurate, constructive, at kailangan po ito ay specific. Ano po, kung paano po mai-improve ng estudyante yung kanyang output para po sa kanyang improvement. Para naman po sa timeliness, yung MOV submitted shows feedback given within 5 working days from the submission. So kinakailangan po meron pong sulat na mga timestamps, yung kung kailan po natin binigay yung feedback para ma-verify po ng ating mga raters kung talagang within 5 working days po bago natin na ibigay yung feedback sa ating mga estudyante. Ang next objective naman po natin ay under ng key result area number 3, which is curriculum and planning. So we have objective number 7, selected, develop, organize, and use appropriate teaching and learning resources including ICT to address learning goals. So ano po yung MOV natin for objective number 7? So ang MOV po natin, classroom observation tool o yung ating COT rating sheet or di naman po kaya yung inter-observer agreement form. So kapareho po ito ng ating objective number 1 at objective number 5. So para po makakuha tayo ng outstanding or rating na 5 sa objective na po na ito, so demonstrated level 7 in objective 7 as shown in the COT rating sheet or the inter-observer agreement forms. So para po sa ating susunod na objective, which is still under KRA number 3, objective number 8, set achievable and appropriate learning outcomes that are aligned with learning competencies. So ano po yung mga MOVs natin for objective number 8? So one lesson plan, pwede po yung DLP, DLL, weekly home learning plan, or kung ano pa man pong ginagamit natin sa ating paaralan, or one lesson from a self-learning module prepared by the ratee with achievable and appropriate learning outcomes that are aligned with the learning competencies as shown in any of the following. So ano-ano po yun? So lecture or discussion, activity or activity sheet, performance task, or rubric for assessing performance using criteria that are appropriately described the target output. So yan po yung mga MOVs po natin for objective number 8. So paano naman po tayo makakakuha ng rating na 5 or outstanding? So all of the learning outcomes set are aligned with the learning competencies as shown in the MOV submitted. So kailangan po lahat po ng learning outcomes po ay aligned po doon sa ating learning competency. Ang ating susunod po na objective ay under po ng key result area number 4, which is community linkages. So ang ating objective number 9, build relationships with parents, guardians, and the wider school community to facilitate involvement in the educative process. So ano po yung mga means of verification na pwede po natin gamitin para po sa objective number 9? So ito po yung mga MOVs natin. So una po dito is the proof of participation in any activity for improved access to education such as but not limited to the following activities. So una po natin is the distribution of learning materials to learners or parents. So ang pwede po nating example dyan is yung receipt form or monitoring form during the distribution of learning materials. So dapat po nagkikip po tayo ng records kapag nagbibigay po tayo or nag-distribute po tayo ng learning materials or SLM sa ating mga parents or students. Pangalawa po is yung ating brigada eskwela. Example po natin dyan is the commitment form to stakeholders, develop advocacy materials, certificate of participation that involves parents, stakeholders engagement, signed by the school heads at marami pa pong iba. At pangatlong example po natin under this MOV is the home visitation. At others po at ilalagay lang po natin, i-specify lang po natin siya at maglalagay lang po tayo ng annotation. Pangalawang klase po ng MOV natin para sa objective number 9 is the parent-teacher log or proof of the other stakeholders meeting. So anong po yung mga example natin dyan? So yung one-on-one parent-teacher-learner conference log po natin, attendance sheet with minutes of online or face-to-face meeting, proof of involvement in the learners or parents orientation at marami pa pong iba. So yan po yung ating pangalawang MOV. Para naman po sa ating third MOV for this objective, any form of communication to parents or stakeholders. So example po natin dyan is yung notice of meeting, screenshot of chat, text message, or communication with the parent or guardian just to make sure lang po na ang name or any identifier ay binura po natin or nakatakip. So, digital or printed copy of the learner enrollment survey form signed by your ICT coordinator or focal person at ng inyo pong school head. So, yan po yung ating tatlong MOVs or tatlong category po ng MOVs na pwede nating isubmit for objective number 9. So, paano naman po tayo makakakuha ng rating of 5 or outstanding? Para po sa quality, sustained engagement with parents or guardians and or wider school community to facilitate involvement in the educative process as evidenced by 2 or more of MOV number 1 and 2. So para naman po sa efficiency, submitted any 4 of the acceptable MOVs. So ito pong sa efficiency po natin, pwede pong mag-repeat po yung ating sasubmit na MOV. So, halimbawa, nag-submit po tayo ng parent-teacher log, pwede po siyang 2 parent-teacher logs. Ang susunod naman po nating objective, still under KRA number 4, is ang ating objective number 10, participated in professional networks to share knowledge and to enhance practice. So ano po yung mga MOVs po na pwede nating isubmit para sa ating objective number 10? Certificate of completion in course or training. Pangalawa po is certificate of participation in a webinar, retooling, upskilling, and other training seminar or workshop with proof of implementation. Pangatlo po is certificate of recognition or speakership in a webinar, retooling, upskilling, and other training seminar or workshop. Pang-apat po is any proof of participation to a benchmarking activity. Pang-5, another proof of participation in school LAC session, online man po yan or face-to-face, certified by your LAC coordinator. At pang-anim po is yung iba pang MOBs na pwede natin i-submit just to make sure that it is well specified at may provided po tayo na annotation as long as ito po ay related sa mga una po nating nabanggit na MOBs. So para makakuha naman po tayo ng rating of 5 or outstanding sa objective na ito, for quality, participated in any professional network activity that requires output and proof of implementation within the school to share knowledge and to enhance practice as evidenced by submitted MOV. So, kailangan po tayong makapag-participate sa isang activity na nagre-require po ng output submission. So, ito yung mga klase po ng mga seminar workshops na tinatawag po natin. So, para naman po sa efficiency, submitted 4 different kinds of acceptable MOV. So, unlike kanina po na pwedeng mag-repeat po or mag-duplicate yung mga submissions po natin ng MOV, dito po sa objective number 10, para po sa efficiency, kailangan po 4 different kinds. So, 4 na magkakaibang uri po ng acceptable na MOV. Para naman po sa ating objective number 11, still under KRA number 4, develop a personal improvement plan based on the reflection of one's practice and ongoing professional learning. So, ano po yung mga MOVs po natin para sa objective number 11? So, para po sa ating main MOV, kinakailangan po nating ma-submit yung ating IPCRF development plan. Ang supporting MOV naman po nito, aside from our development plan, ay yung reflection of one's practice during LAC sessions with proof of attendance. So, meron po tayong, kinakailangan po natin gumawa ng reflection doon po sa ating LAC session. Pangalawa naman po is reflection or personal notes on coaching and mentoring and or mid-year review. So, gagawan din po natin ng reflection or personal notes, yung coaching na ginagawa sa atin ng ating department head or master teachers, at yung mid-year review po natin. So, pwede rin po natin siyang gawan ng reflection at pwede po natin itong isubmit as MOV. Pangatlo po is personal notes, journal on division or school-led inset with proof of attendance. So, journal po about the inset po na kinonduct at the school level or division. Kailangan po ay may proof of attendance. Next po is certificate of enrollment, registration form, class card in graduate or postgraduate school or online courses. So, yung mga nag-MA po at nagdo-doctoral, so magagamit po natin siya as mode of verification para sa objective number 11. So, any learning material highlighting the improvement done based on accomplished reflection section. So, ano po yung mga ginawa po natin based po dun sa mga reflections po natin sa LAC, based sa reflections natin sa inset, ano po yung learning material po na na-develop natin based on that, or paano po nakatulong yun sa pag-improve po ng ating pagtuturo. So that is that mode of verification. And others po, specify and provide annotations po dun sa ating ipepresent as long as it is related dun sa mga nauna po nating nabanggit na MOVs. So para po makakuha tayo ng 5 or outstanding na rating sa objective na ito, for quality, updated the development plan and approved by the rater during phase 2 of the RPMS cycle. Para naman po sa efficiency, submitted the IPCRF development plan with any 4 of the acceptable supporting MOV. So, pwede po itong mag-duplicate or pwede pong umulit yung MOV na ipapasa po natin. Para naman po sa ating ikalimang key result area or yung tinatawag po natin na plus factor, meron po tayong objective number 12. And this is also the last objective ng ating RPMS 2020-2021. So, para po sa objective number 12, perform various related works or activities that contribute to the teaching and learning process. So, ano po yung mga MOVs or means of verification na pwede natin isubmit para sa objective na ito? So, una na po dito is yung committee involvement, advisorship of co-curricular activities, involvement as module or learning material writer, involvement as module or learning material validator, participation in the regional office, school division office, or school-initiated TV or radio-based instruction, book or journal authorship or contributorship, coordinatorship or chairpersonship, coaching and mentoring of learners in competitions, mentoring pre-service teachers, participation in demonstration teaching, participation as research presenter in a forum or conference, and others. You just have to specify and provide annotation as long as it is related to the modes of verification po na nabanggit natin dito sa section na ito. So, para po makakuha tayo ng rating na 5 or outstanding sa objective na ito, for quality, perform at least one related work activity that contributed to the teaching and learning process beyond the school or the community learning center as evidenced by submitted MOVs. So, para po sa efficiency, para makakuha po tayo ng 5, submitted any 4 of the acceptable MOV. So, pwede pong magkaroon ng parehong MOV, basta kailangan lang po natin makapag-submit ng 4. So basically, yan po ang mga modes of verifications na kinakailangan nating ihanda para sa RPMS ng school year 2020-2021. Kung meron po kayo natutunan sa video natin today, please give this vlog a thumbs up at i-share mo na rin sa ating mga kapwa guro para maging aware din sila sa mga MOVs na kinakailangan nating i-prepare ngayong school year. Ilalagay ko po ang link sa description box kung saan po natin maaaring i-download ang mga RPMS tools, classroom observation tools, at mga self-assessment tools na ating gagamitin. Kung meron po kayong comments, questions, at suggestions, ay mag-iwan lang po kayo ng message sa comment section sa baba. Maraming salamat po sa panonood at see you sa ating susunod na vlogs.